Hey there YouTube fans, AC Productions here, and today we're talking about fuel filters. Now with the massive amount of fuel filters that are out there and wondering which fuel filter would be for you and your motorcycle. Now I have these three in front. They're all different. Pretty much filters out your fuel. So if any contaminants were to get into your fuel, it'll go through the filter the contaminants out and only let the pure fuel go through. Alright, so I'm gonna go through each one of these filters, take them apart, and show you what's inside of the fuel filters. Now each one of them have different filters in the way of construction wise and how they look, but they all pretty much do the same exact thing. Alright, so let me go ahead and start with this one over here. As you can see, it has a little bit of a design on it and it has a clear glass over here. Alright, so I'm going to show you a little bit of a close-up of this one. As you can see, it has a nice clear tube over here so you can see your gas flow, and if you're able to see your gas go through it, there's a little design on there. This one's made out of, well, they're pretty much all made out of aluminum. This one has a little like a hex thing so you can tighten it down really good. That's how it looks like there and here. Alright, so let's go ahead and unscrew this one so you guys can see the filter inside. Now there's another one of these that the inside is actually metal. Unfortunately this one is made out of plastic. And as you can see, here's if you were going to put this on your motorcycle, the top part is the part that would go from your fuel pump, and then the bottom part will go to the engine. So as the fuel goes in through here, there's a little hole in there on the plastic just like the bottom part, and that's where the fuel comes out, filters out here, and then goes in through this hole, which comes out through here and goes to the engine. As you can see, let me see if I get a better view for you guys. You can see how fine the screen mesh is on this one. Alright, so this is the best zoom in I could do for you guys, even though it's still kind of going out of focus. But as you could see, I did run some fuel through it, and you could see that the contaminants got trapped in there. So those are the contaminants from the fuel that I had that was testing out these filters. But like I said, as you could see, if there were any contaminants like this one, they get trapped in there and only the pure fuel comes out. Alright, on some of these filters they're actually reusable, meaning that you can just clean them out and then reinstall them back, and other filters are disposable, meaning once they get all dirty, you just take them out and replace with a brand new one. So once the fuel gets cleaned out here, it goes back into the hole and then comes right back out to the other side. This is how it looks like on the inside. It has a rubber O-ring there. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this one back together and let's show you the other one. Now next in our lineup is this red anodized one. Kind of resembles an acorn to me. Alright, so let's go ahead and unscrew this one and see the inside filter. Okay, so now the inside the filter on this one is almost like a paper material. To remove it, just go like that. And same thing with the other one. The fuel goes through here, goes inside here. Any contaminants will stay inside here, and only the pure fuel will come out through here. And then pretty much just go down the tube on that one. So, and as you can see on this one, it doesn't completely cover the whole holes. It's just there's a little bit of space to allow the fuel to actually go down into the hole there. And the same thing with the way this one works is the top part will go towards your fuel pump, and the bottom part goes towards the engine. So on this one, this filter is not reusable. So once this filter gets dirty and clogged up, you would throw this one away, get a brand new one, and then put it back into your container. So as far as the other one goes, the other one was a reusable one. Alright, so that's how this one looks. Now lastly, let's get to our last fuel filter. Now our last fuel filter is this one. Well, it's pretty much almost similar to that red one. Now on this one is a little bit different because the inlet and the outlet is a lot bigger compared to this one, which is a lot smaller. And then compared to the first one, I would say the same diameter size as the red one. But as you could see, the last one, which is this black one, is the biggest, as you could see, and the other ones were small. So that's another major big difference on the look. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove this one and see the filter inside. Now this one is a stone filter. Now in some of these stone filters you're able to reuse them and some are not, but I think in this particular one is a reusable one. And again, the one with the cap is always going to go towards the fuel pump, and the bottom part's always going to go towards the engine. And as you can see on this one, the fuel comes in through here, goes inside this little hole right there, and any contaminants get trapped inside there, and only the pure fuel comes out of here, which, as you can see, it doesn't filter the whole thing to allow the fuel to go through and go to the bottom. Now if you're wondering how, if any contaminants were to get out, can it reach the bottom? And it cannot, because you can see there's a little lip right here, and that's how the stone filter fits in. So if there was any contaminants trying to get out, it won't be able to even get to the clean fuel at the bottom because of that lip, which prevents anything from coming out. And then over here, as you can see, there's that black rubber seal which sits on top of here to seal it off. So there'll be no way that any contaminants could come out and get to the clean part of the fuel. So let me go ahead and zoom in on this one for you guys. Sorry for my hands being dirty, but as you can see, there is the stone filter is very, very I wouldn't even know the word, but as you can see, it's the holes are so little that they would only let liquid come out and not anything else. Alright, so let's go put this back into the filter housing and close that one up. Okay, so now the big question is, which filter do I need to buy? Now, luckily I'm showing you this video so you guys could pick the right one. Now, when I ordered this filter, I was looking to get a fuel filter to install on the bike. That way I know that no contaminants or anything would get into the engine, prolonging the life of the motorcycles, which a fuel filter does that, and it's a really good thing to have. Now, when I first ordered one, I ordered this one because I was like, oh, this is really cool. It has a nice design to it. It has a clear glass. I could see the fuel and everything and stuff like that. And the other thing, reason I ordered this one is because the description said motorcycle. So I was like, all right, perfect. So I ordered it, and so I installed it, and pretty much things didn't go all so well. I decided to order a different one without the glass. So I came across this one, installed it, and it was pretty much the same thing as the first one. It didn't go all so well either. So I was doing some more research because of the fuel tubing that this goes into, and found out that this was not meant for a motorcycle. It was meant more for a smaller displacement motor, which had a fuel tubing that was really small. Compared to for our R3, this was the perfect and right one. As you could see, the diameter is a lot bigger. So this one wasn't really meant for the R3 because of the inlet and outlet was too small in diameter. When I came across this one, which is a 3/8 inch diameter on both inlet and outlet, this fit perfectly. The video was to show you the insides of all the filters and the different type of filters that are inside of these fuel filters, and also to be careful when ordering fuel filters. They may look cool and everything, just make sure on the size of the diameter of the inlet and outlet on the fuel filters, make sure it says 3/8 on the description, because if you only see the word motorcycle, you may think that they may work for all motorcycles, which is not true. Just wanted to share the video with you guys so that way you guys don't go through the mistake of ordering a filter that you may think is correct, but at the end of the day it may not be correct for our R3s or any motorcycle for that matter. It doesn't have to be an R3. Just got to make sure that you know the diameter of your fuel tubing prior to ordering the fuel filter. But for the R3 in particular, the tubing is 3/8 inch diameter, so therefore this one is going to be the right match for our application. Well, that concludes the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll have a link in the description below for this particular filter. If I find any other colors, I will post them below. As for these other two, I'm not going to post because these are not the right ones for our particular model motorcycle. Well guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you haven't yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way you guys are up to date with my latest videos. And thank you for watching.